Hello, got week number 19 of Premier League predictions now. But first, have a look back on what happened in last week's matches. Curved the likes of Everton against Arsenal turned out to be a 0-0 draw, with the two new managers of Everton and Arsenal coming in to watch the game because their successors that were in charge of the game. So no one was really too interested in the match necessarily. And they showed on their statistics with 96 shots for Everton, 2-0 on target for Arsenal there. And Newcastle were defeating Crystal Palace 1-0, coming late on with Alamon in the 83rd minute for Newcastle. Chances wise, favoured Crystal Palace with 16-8 shots for the 3 on target as well too, but Newcastle in pretty good form there with 3 wins and a draw in their last 5 matches. And Southampton beat Astonvilla 3-1 away from home as well too. What a performance it was from them, with Danny Ings scoring a brace and second equal on the highest goal scorer list as well too. Everyone way behind Jamie Vardy with a 6-goal buffer. Jack Stevens scoring one as well too. Jack Grealish only mustering a consolation goal for Aston Villa. 19-17 the shots for Aston Villa, 8-6 on target for Southampton in the match. And Wolves defeating the Norwich 2-1. Norwich having the half-time lead after Tottenham kicked well, put them in front 17 minutes in. For Roman Sass and Roy Jimenez scoring a couple of goals for Wolves there in the second half. 14-13 shots for Wolves, 7-4 on target for Norwich. Sheffield United defeated Brighton 1-0, with the only goal coming in the game from Ole McBurney in the 23rd minute. 97 shots for Brighton, 2 each on target. But what a season that Sheffield United has been having, 3 wins in a row most recently. And Burnley defeating Bournemouth 1-0. Very late goal in the game coming from a J. Rodriguez in 89 minutes. The only shot in the game on target. And I heard it was like since 2010. There was no shots on target at all in the match. So they nearly managed to get that record, but Rodriguez for Burnley had other ideas. So they just managed to get over the line against Bournemouth, who's been having quite a few injury concerns as well. 3-2 shots for Bournemouth in the match. Manchester City defeated Leicester City 3-1. Leicester City got sort of a great start, counter-attacking the goal from Jamie Vardy, and he continues on scoring. And surely he's going to win at least the Golden Boot for Leicester this season if his club doesn't end up winning enough. In the 22nd minutes, but Manchester City turned it around with Mahrez in the 30th minutes, Fontaine in the 43rd minutes, and Jesus in the 69th. Dominant performance from Manchester City, and they managed to get a few goals over Leicester, who's only conceded 14 goals this season, joint lowest with Liverpool there, so the best defence in the league. And that includes these 3 goals here. 23-5 shots for Manchester City, 12-2 on target as well. Other match included Watford with a surprising 2-0 win over Manchester United. Star in the 50th minutes after a hair fumble against the post and in, and Deeney a penalty kick a few minutes later, 54th minutes, to give Watford a surprising win. It was 17-11 shots for Manchester United, 8-3 on target as well, but just Watford's second win of the season after previously beating Norwich a while back. Still just sitting bottom spot there on goal difference over Norwich, and 6 points outside safety. But as it starts with the new manager Nigel Pearson coming in charge for the match there. And the last game, Chelsea team managed to take a great 2-0 win over Tottenham there. William with both of their goals, and Son got sent off for Tottenham. A lot of talking points in the match there. Not only the goals, but yeah, the sending off was from Son Heung-min, and also in the game a bit of racial abuse from the stadium there. So not too great. But in all, an important victory for my Chelsea team is the main thing. So that concludes week 18 of matches there. And on to week number 19. After going through how I got on my predictions there, I only managed to get 3 results right, with Chelsea beating Tottenham with a great performance away from home against the former manager Jose Mourinho. Also seen Wolves defeating Norwich and Sheffield United beating Brighton. Otherwise, I've got everything asked on. I was thinking Everton going to be Arsenal. I was thinking Bournemouth Burnley was going to be a draw. Just about going to be. So Astonvilla defeating Southampton. Instead, Astonvilla in quite a bit of trouble. 4 losses in a row and then in the relegation zone. Did not see that coming for them this season. Newcastle cost a close draw, but Newcastle managed to win and went for the upsets. Leicester win over Manchester City. Started off well, but didn't hold on. And Manchester United, I really thought they were going to beat Watford there, but such inconsistent form against the bottom sides as well. So now I look on the head-to-head record of all time against these clubs for week number 19 there, and how they done previously, and then I got over the odds and then my predictions for the matches. So I got Tottenham against Brighton. Tottenham with 14 wins, Brighton with 7. There's been 8 draws. Tottenham unbeaten 6 of the last 7 with 5 wins and a draw. Odds for this match, $1.50 for Tottenham, $4.20 for the draw, $5.50 for Brighton. Going to go for a 3-1 victory for Tottenham. Next up, got Bournemouth against Arsenal. Bournemouth with 1 win, Arsenal with 8. There's been 1 draw. Arsenal won the last 3. Bournemouth won 2-1 back in 2018. Odds for this game, $3.40 for Bournemouth, $3.60 for the draw, $1.91 for Arsenal. And with Arsenal's new manager officially going to take part in this game, here I'm going to go for them to get a rare victory. I'm going to go for a 2-1 victory for Arsenal. Got Sheffield United against Watford, 19 wins for Sheffield United, 13 for Watford, and 12 draws. Watford have been the last 4 with 3 wins and a draw. Odds for this game, $1.72 for Sheffield, $3.50 for the draw, $4.20 for Watford. And it's Nigel Pearson in charge for Watford there, managed to get off to a great start with a win over Manchester United. And Sheffield United having a great season themselves, all the way up in the 5th spot after being promoted this season. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw on this match here for the teams that share the points. Got my team, Chelsea, playing against Southampton. 46 wins for Chelsea, 13 wins for Southampton, and 29 draws. In the last 9, seen 8 wins and a draw for Chelsea. Also this game, big favourites at $1.30, $5 for the draw, $8 for Southampton. Got to back my team, Chelsea. Let's get back to winning ways and sort things out. Going to go for a 3-1 victory for Chelsea. It's a bit tougher because we're at home. We've been struggling. Home matches been doing really well away from home. There's just no need for that. And Southampton fighting against relegation and 17th spot. Should be a straightforward win, but you have to score when the chances present themselves and sort out a defence there, and hopefully pick up a much needed victory to maintain the fourth spot. Got Astonvilla against Norwich. Relegation battle this one. 33 wins for Astonvilla, 22 wins for Norwich, and 16 draws. Last 6 have seen 3 wins each. Odds for this game, $2 for Astonvilla, $3.60 for the draw, $3.10 for Norwich. Gonna go for Astonvilla as Norwich haven't won a game in quite a while there. There again, so has an Astonvilla. So it's a really big 6-pointer this one. The win for Norwich will see them level on points with Astonvilla, and a win for Astonvilla they could potentially get themselves out of the relegation zone, depending if Southampton gets anything against Chelsea. I'm going to go for a 2-0 win for Astonvilla here. Got Crystal Palace against West Ham. 15 wins for Crystal Palace, 23 wins for West Ham, and 21 draws. West Ham unbeaten 8 of the last 9 with 4 wins and 4 draws. Odds for this game, $2.10 for Crystal Palace, $3.30 for the draw, $3 for West Ham. Both sides been struggling at scoring the goals, with Crystal Palace only 15 goals and West Ham only 19 goals. West Ham with an extra game in hands against Liverpool as they didn't play as Liverpool win their Club World Championships there, but still just over a goal a game for them, while Crystal Palace less than a goal a game. So I'm going to go for a 0-0 draw on this match here. Next up, got Everton against Burnley. 50 wins for Everton, 36 wins for Burnley, and 29 draws. The last 6 have seen 3 wins each. Odds for this game, $1.62 for Everton, $3.60 for the draw, $5 for Burnley. Going to go for Everton. They got new life under their manager as well too. Last 3 matches been beaten with a win and a couple of draws, so not too bad. And 15th spots as they try to ease themselves away from the relegation zone, as they really should not be anywhere away out of there. With Ancelotti as their coach there, should be aiming very, very high up the table. You never know with this fluctuating season that's been so far. I'm going to go for a 2-0 victory for Everton on this game. Next up, got Manchester United against Newcastle. 86 wins for Manchester United. Got 43 wins for Newcastle and 39 draws. Last 5 has seen 3 wins for Manchester United and 2 wins for Newcastle. Odds for this game, $1.30 for Manchester United, $4.50 for the draw, $8.50 for Newcastle. Yeah, so Manchester United had managed to get some great results against like the top 6 sides there, or mainly the top 4 at least anyway, with getting a draw against Liverpool, defeating Leicester, defeating Manchester City, defeating Chelsea. But then against some of the lower weighted sides, losing against Watford, losing against West Ham, drawing against Everton. As such, they're sort of inconsistent, beat the top sides, draw and lose against the bottom sides, and previously lost against Newcastle in the first fixture. Both these sides on the same number of points, interestingly, as well too, as we each 2 halfway through the season. And I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw on this match. Next up, got a big one between Leicester City and Liverpool. 49 wins for Liverpool, 39 wins for Leicester, and 25 draws. Liverpool unbeaten in the last 5 with 4 wins and a draw. Odds for this game, $3.30 for Leicester, $3.50 for the draw, $2 for Liverpool. And Who's really going to stop Liverpool these days? What's going to stop Liverpool? Somehow picking up all these victories. So now they Club World Cup champions after being at Flamingo just recently. Um, Leicester lost against Manchester City. They're home in this match here, so might be their last opportunity to make a real go at trying to win the title for the season. But the gap is quite a bit, 10 points, with Liverpool a game in hand as well too. And just got to go for Liverpool to win there. Sort of have to go for Liverpool to win any match really until they actually drop points again, because it just doesn't seem like it's going to happen, even though sometimes it goes all the way until stoppage time or very late on in the games there. That somehow just keep on getting victories that you don't really see coming. So I'm going to go for an instant 3-2 victory for Liverpool. But as always, hopefully I'm on that, because we don't want to just see Liverpool run away with the title. And it'd be quite boring, and we'll be just focusing on the relegation and the Champions League spots and things like that. It's nice to see the title go all the way to like the final day of the season, like it did last time. Lots of drama and excitement and things like that. And last I've got Wolves against Manchester City. 48 wins for Wolves, 48 wins for Manchester City as well, and 25 draws. Manchester City with 6 wins in the last 8. Wolves winning the last 2 games there overall. One in the friendly competition thing and one in the Premier League, as they managed to defeat Manchester City at the Etihad this season. Manchester City have lost 4 matches this season, which is a bit more of a normal thing, sitting 11 points back of Liverpool, possibly 14 once Liverpool plays their game in hand, possibly. Wolves in 6th place, only losing 3 games this season, but they have won 9 matches, they're drawing a specialist. So I'm going to go for firstly, odds for this game are $5 for Wolves, $4.50 for the draw, and $1.23 for Manchester City. I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw to end things off here. Let me know your thoughts and predictions in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, give the video a like. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. And will anything stop Liverpool this season? Do you think Watford will manage to survive this season? Any other thoughts about the Premier League, the past week, the upcoming weeks, or just anything in general, as I reply to all comments? Would be very much appreciated there. And thank you for watching.